welcome. It's portal day. All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. It's happening through you. What change? Thanks to this lunar eclipse. Thank you very much. There's a lot of change going on, okay? First off, you are expanding your soul with your spirit. That is the feminine and masculine, the sun and the moon coming together during this eclipse. Which is, I hear 58 minutes long, right? Wherever you can see it. If you can, lucky you. We'll see what happens around here. Now, we talked about this information. This lunar eclipse is in Virgo, so you're analyzing something, and we got an activation last time we met up. And the information that was being analyzed was connected to the Three of Swords. Now, you've been amping up analyzing this information. And this information has taught you how to put up boundaries within love, within life. As you analyze this information within this scroll, it was only for you. It showed you where you were being fooled, manipulated, and deceived. But it also gave you the means to follow your dreams. Is helping you to expand your mind from pain. There's a shift here within the Three of Swords. Right? The Three of Swords. There's a shift within communication. Here. To here. And remember, it goes from negative information to positive information. And this is because the boundary that you put up here when you saw through the information as you analyzed it as to where you're being deceived and fooled and manipulated. You cleared this up within your mind, within your mind's eye. Here, within your pineal gland. Why? Because you got to your heart. And when you got to your heart, you got to your truth. But you had to go within your lower world to understand what's happening. To change direction within communication. Because it's all from within to without. So let's go to the Moon Oracle and see how things shifted within communication, within your mind's eye, to go from negative to positive. Well, two paths became one. There was to expand with the energy of the new world. Fountain. A rider with long red hair wearing a long blue dress with striking zigzag patterns sits astride a restless horse. She is about to embark on a journey. Two paths disappear into the distance beneath the feet of the horse. Black hills rise starkly against a pink sky, while a huge yellow full moon silhouettes the horse and rider. Well, there's many key pieces of information here. We're in year of the double fire horse. So we know you're going somewhere. There's a huge yellow full moon. You've activated your patterns of truth through your roots, through honoring who you are here. But now expanding with who you are not here. So there's who you are and these 3D systems that you've been plugged into. And then there's who you are not, who you are beyond this world and these 3D systems, and who you are naturally within yourself. The moon and Jupiter located at the end of Scorpio and the beginning of Sagittarius, the two most adventurous of signs, suggest far thinking and long distance travel, either mentally or physically. And remember, as within, so without, it's going to be both. This moon mansion denotes nervous, emotional excitement at the start of a mental or physical journey. You must commit yourself to one of the two alternatives. Although each of the paths offered seems to lead the same direction, you can never be sure. You can only be bold enough to make the journey, an optimistic start to a journey, emotional excitement. This has to do with these horses. We know that we got these cards together for the 222 portal message. And we talked about how Jupiter is helping you to make space for your dreams to come true, for your manifestations. And something, it has to do with working with cat totem. We've been talking about your working with cat totem. Now, something shifts here. You look, the cat's down here, but then you pick up the cat and the cat is riding home wherever you're going on your destination with you because you're traveling within. Two paths have become one, but you have to pick a destination. Where are you going? And you shift. You go from the Knight of Ghosts to the Knight of Pumpkins, which is the Knight of Cups, to the Knight of the Earth. And you ground something here. Something is materialized through the Earth thanks to Virgo and what's been analyzed here. And there's a shift within communication. You pick up this cat. It becomes part of your journey on your way home because you're going home in here, within here, to talk to God and to expand from the Four of Cups to the Two of Cups, because that's what you're in the process of manifesting here. It's connected to embracing this new beginning with new energy, new vitality, not being held back here within reverse, within your fears, not being afraid to be your authentic self, being afraid to live free. This is where you're watching yourself and you're afraid to be your natural self. Here, you've activated the energy of the child. You are your authentic self. You are free here. There's a quest to unlocking a deeper piece of freedom within innocence, and it has to do with this divine alchemy that we're going to be getting into next time we meet up and breaking it down, because right now you've been feeling stuck, but it's time for you to ascend. And that's what this is all about. This is about your ascension, but your ascension through the restoration of innocence within yourself and embracing this new beginning to have this new vitality. It's going to heal you. It's going to move you. It's part of how you're moving on that double fire horse. Now we know the moons are connected as you shapeshift. The last time we met up was the new moon for the moons. Anyways, the messages of the moons was the new moon in Aquarius. And something here push you into a state of clairvoyance. But now you're ready to leave. You're ready to move forward. You saw what you needed to see within this state of clairvoyance, and you're ready to shift and move forward. You've picked a path. You've picked a way. What you saw within yourself was your connection to God. was expanding your soul with spirit right here. And this is the information that you receive to go from negative to positive, that is restoring this within yourself. With a restoration from the Six of Cups, from the Seven. An exciting beginning. Take a leap of faith. Open your heart. Follow passion's lead. A new experience or opportunity. A new friendship. Stop fighting your feelings. Free of fear's influence. And that's what this is about more than anything. Is living free of fear's influence. The Ace of Water symbolizes the beginning of a new love and those feelings of nervous excitement we experience at the start of a new relationship. It is that growing sense of attraction and infatuation that draws you in and dares you to throw common sense aside. Falling in love is both paradoxically thrilling and terrifying, as a flood of emotions picks you up and carries you away. The Ace of Water does not necessarily symbolize a romantic relationship. You are being asked to allow your desire, passion, or attraction to carry you along in its flow and trust that it will take you to where you need to be. That's what this is about more than anything, is trusting God. Trust expanding your soul with your spirit. And where is this getting you to? Because the Ace of Cups gets you a restored connection, because it's all about connecting to God first and foremost. And that's really what this lesson is about. This lesson is about that, and putting the sacredness back into the world, holding accountability for what is happening within your life, holding accountability for what is happening without your life, which is true, because it takes an expanded soul to seek truth, negative, and expand it with what is positive, than a soul that just runs from the truth and doesn't put the sacredness back into the world. That's what this is all about. The restoration of innocence within this world. And that is being reflected without. This is greatly being reflected without right now. Look around, the United States of America, with these Epstein files being number one thing to be looking at right now. But you remember, you're doing it through yourself. Don't get lost in that storyline without, and feed that. Because what you feed grows. This is going back within you and knowing that you are an alchemy with your environment without you. So God is asking you to shift within you and to restore this sacred balance without yourself through this divine alchemy that I look forward to really now getting into. This can also symbolize a moment or situation that has you feeling overwhelmed, denying or fighting your true feelings. We may love, but we are afraid to admit that we love. This is about not denying your need for connection and preventing the bonds with others from forming. Fear of being hurt and disappointed, of discovering that the one we love is not who we really thought them to be. Simply having unrealistic expectations can end many new relationships before they even begin. The Ace of Water signifies the need to let down the barriers you may have built around your heart and allow a loving experience or opportunity to unfold free of fear's influence. It asks that you allow a relationship to begin and to be explored, whether that relationship be with a person of interest, before you determine whether it's right or wrong for you. You're being asked to open up here and to be authentic and carefree. But remember, so like this is real, this is authentic, you're moving towards something, this is a new beginning. But remember, you're whole, so there are also boundaries here. You also know which information to trust now because of this experience. So you're being asked to trust the information and to go forward. One more piece of information before we say goodbye. Chiron, healing. Healing powers growth, amends, release, personal development, inherited issues, self-doubt, generational trauma, shame, sensitivity, forgiveness, superpowers, divinity, cleansing, softness, pain. With Libra, the idealist, harmonized, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, and flattering. There is a harmonization happening right now within your relationships through healing all these things. With the powerhouse, transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, carnal, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, manipulative. And remember, that's the energy that you're working with. We already saw the connection to Scorpio with the moon here. Working with Sagittarius and Scorpio to heal and have an ending and a new beginning within the 8th house, which is intimacy. Look, and then something is allowed here. Encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. And that letter is a reward. That communication is a reward. That's what this experience has triggered. This experience was all part of God's plan in order for you to heal all these things and not be the wounded warrior that doesn't make it, but be the wounded warrior that understands how to heal thyself. This is about thyself, as within, so without. Focus on you. Focus on within you. Focus on your connection to this Ace of Cups. Expand with it. Expand your soul with your spirit. All right, much love. Until next time, you know I am sending it to you, those good healing vibes.